muted the whole. All right, we're underway. Blue wins it. Oh, we got a little different lineup. Gwynn, Kelly, Jonathan. Gwynn, Jonathan, blocked by Riken. Kelly battles. Reidlinger gets it deep. Jonathan front. Gwynn. Oh, nice save. Good look by Jonathan. Centering pass. Rybecker comes the other way with it. She's got a step. Pass. Shot. Goal. Setting up Masiello in front.
Is that Lila again?
Lila again. First goal, the third game in a row for Lila Masiello.
I hate that kid.
She gets a pass. It even went off the defender's stick. Visa was back and got a piece of it coming through, but Masiello is able to lasso it in and get on net. Short side, just inside the pipe for the first goal of the game. 1-0 Gold. Gold looks to break it out. Up to Shin, who's got the speed out here. Mills breaks that up. She looks to regroup behind her net, reverses back, far side corner. Gold pressures, gets a puck. Shin battling on the wall with Gillis, and she gets it out. Riken regroups, center ice, moves it up to Kosek, and up and out by Warren, and Mills picks it up. She moves it to Stroh, and she tries to get deep, but second effort broken up by the Gold team, and they come away with it. Warren through center ice. She goes wide. Pressured by Johnson. Mills picks it up behind the net. She goes to break it out near side. Half ball. Stroh can't get past the Gold forecheckers, but Second effort gets it out of the zone. D to D over to McNeil. She goes behind her own net. She's got a little sticky ice, still wet behind the net there. Centering pass. Instead of the reach of Humphreys. Doyle picks it up. She goes behind the net. She's challenged by Warren. But Johnson comes away with it. She walks the top of the circle. Sherlock's Chase gets her stick on it. And we're playing delayed offside now this time. Humphreys gets it from Johnson. Humphreys goes wide around McNeil. Down low behind the net. Still sticky down there. Tough to handle a puck. As the humidity here is brutal. And the ice is having a tough time getting dry here, but we'll have to live with it. McNeil looks for Liebecker, broken up by Humphreys. Kelly picks it up. She's driving wide. Centering pass. Jonathan in front. Oh, back to Kelly. Just on the outside of the net. Goes back behind. She battles with McNeil. McNeil looks to get it out. Kept in at the point there. Reidlinger picked off by Masiello. She works through neutral ice. Gets wide. Goes to the middle. Through Gwynn. Visa gets her stick on clear. It's not out of zone. Riken picks it up. She walks. Shot. Blocked wide. Goes all the way around. And out to Gold's defensive end. Gwynn and Jonathan on the forecheck. Jonathan picks it up. Gwynn off Masiello's stick. Oh, shot score. She's able to bring the forecheck, gets a poke check, and able to pull the puck in and lets a quick shot go over the glove. Gold goalie. For starting goalies, we have for the blue team, I think, 32, Hurley, and for the gold team, I'm thinking that's 37 injuries. They seem to go in order off the roster sheet here. Mills picks off a puck in neutral ice before Stroh can get out of the zone, so offside. Gillis facing off with Prosek over to Savage. He tries to get deep, but challenged by Shin, Sherlock Chase, and picked up by Shin. She drives shot, save, rebound. Shin jumps on her own rebound there, and Hurley is there to make the second, third save on the rebound. He covers up for the whistle. 28 minutes, 3.5 minutes left, first half. The format here is 2 35-minute halves, roughly, for the 75-minute ice slot. Sherlock's Chase walks out, far side circle, reverses back down low. Ooh, little drag around the defender, broken up by Gillis. She's breaking it out. She's got Stroh and Sabbath with her. Sabbath, no icing. Riken gets there first. She works behind her own net to Payne. Payne reverses back to Riken. Blue goes for a change. Riken looks to break it out off a skate and winds up going on net, so no icing. Visa's there. She picks it up, moves it near side wall. Tipped in deep by Stroh, so it's not an icing. Smart play as Gold tries to break it out. Visa steps in from the blue line to get it back deep. Warren goes behind the net to McNeil, up to Cox. Cox looks to get it out, but Riedlinger gets it. She goes D to D over to Visa. Visa reverses back near side half ball. Up to Humphrey. She gets a piece of it, tries to hit Johnson, but out of her reach. And Gold gets it deep. Liebecker on the forecheck. Visa stops behind her own net. Berg helps. Visa goes far side up to Doyle, just out of her reach. Kept in by McNeil, and Cox gets it deep. Riedlinger breaks it out near side. Humphreys battles in the half off to Johnson. Johnson over to Visa. Over the red line. And McNeil's there to break up that forecheck. On the Johnson stick, she looks to fire it just wide. Humphreys in on the forecheck. And shot on net, glove by Andrews, and holds off for the whistle.
37.
Andrews. All right. Johnson, oh no, Kelly in on the faceoff. Wins it over to Jonathan. Goes to the far half wall. Battles with Payne for the puck. Jonathan, Gwynn. Poked off her up to the point. Chester keeps it in. Gwynn gets it back. Poke check by Masiello. Masiello gets it over Shin, but Gold regroups over the red line. Looks like Payne broken up by Kelly. Kelly goes behind her on net, breaks it out near side. Jonathan. Jonathan sauces one to Gwynn. She's got a step. She tries to drag to the middle, but Payne gets in on her hands and disrupts that scoring attempt. Good defense. Back to Chester. Chester to Mills. Mills regroups. Rolls off her stick on the breakout pass. Gwynn goes back to Mills behind her own net. She works off of a pressuring Masiello, and Shin breaks that up. Chester can't get it out, winds up in front. Oh, bounces puck. Payne. Oh, Payne bounces it off Hurley, and from behind the goal line gets a bank shot to go in. And maybe Shin, I don't know. She's getting the high fives. First one through the line there, so there's Shin. Anyways, 2-1. Home team gold at this 24-35 mark of the first half. Won by Gold. Sherlock Chase tries to get deep. Visa picks it up, moves it right up to Gillis. Gillis back to Visa. Visa gets the red line. She goes wide. Shot. Glove save by Andrew. Holds on to it and gets the whistle. One back. Shot. Visa rebound. Gobbled up by Andrews. With a whistle. Controls the rebound and able to get a stoppage there. Freezing the puck. So Bird and Gillis on the faceoff. Gillis wins it back. Savick tries to get deep, broken up by Kosek. Vista, Riedlinger off the mark. Gillis on the forecheck. Riken can't get it out. Comes over to Warren. Warren gets it deep. Riedlinger gets her stick on it, winds up in front on Kosek, but Doyle, nice move on the breakout. Got to keep skating there. You got some ice. Over to Skro. Skro drops Visa. Visa fires. Blocked by Warren. Up and over to the corner. And comes out of the zone. Visa gets it back. He gets a step. Challenged by Cherbeck's Chase. Teammates from earlier in the season. She's pinched on the wall by Riken. Doyle can't get it past Riken. Riken moves it to Masiello, who works through neutral ice. She goes inside out. Back to the inside. Shot wide. Winds up on Doyle, stick pressure by Liebecker. Liebecker dances around one defender, goes wide, drops to McNeil, pressured by Humphreys. Humphreys, tries to bump into Johnson. McNeil makes a good defensive play, gets the zone. She works in. Visa gets her stick on it, but McNeil gets it back and fires one just up over the crossbar. Liebecker. Riken over to Masiello. Masiello back to Riken. In the middle, looking for Liebecker. Humphreys there, and Riedlinger battles with Liebecker. Near side half ball, picked up by Johnson. Johnson gets a step. She moves through neutral ice. One-on-one shot, just wide, over the glove, wide. Gets her own rebound, and Payne is there to disrupt that Picked up by Gwynn behind the net. Pass in front. Oh! Johnson gets a piece of it just wide of the net on the back of the netting. Jonathan hard on the back check, picks off and Payne. Through a bunch of gold players. She works the middle. Shot low. Blocker to the corner by Andrews. Picked up by McGillen and out. Mills gets there first. She goes behind her own net, pressured by Grimm. Grimm takes it off her stick and Mills gets it back. And Kelly on the forecheck. Gwynn pressuring McGowan over to Warren. Warren takes it. She gets a step on the blue D. Shot. Blocker save. Just wide. Rebound. Put back towards the net by Shin. Just wide. And Blue gets it out all the way down. No. Icing waved off. Picked up by Warren. Warren looks to break it out. Still a little sticky down there. And she sends it all the way down. And that will go for an icing. So the end to our right here is still looks a little wet and sticky with the Dallas humidity. Players have complained a little bit about the ice, but the thing about that is they all have to deal with it the same. There's not a tilted way, so it's in that sense. Visa shot through some traffic, save, and looks like we've got Ortega in now for goal on the goal side, and Spinks in net for the blue side. They're changing goalies every 10 minutes or so. 10 or 15 minutes maybe. One by Blue. Blue gets it deep. Gillis paddles behind the net, comes out with it. She hits the brakes, reverses back. Savage, centering pass. Throw there. Couldn't get a handle of it in front. Visa goes deep. Gillis. McNeil battle behind the net. Help from Savick and Nociello. Up to Shin. Shin with some speed. Poked off her stick by Riedlinger. Over to Visa. Visa has some speed. Gets the zone. Rolls off her stick. And Shin pressuring with the speed. Winds up McNeil. D to D. Over to Bird. Bird gets the red line and gets it deep. Cross corner dump. Visa's the first one back. And she moves through her zone. Passes to Stroh, who's just out of her reach. Picked up by Payne. She stops behind her. That comes back near side. Sherlock's chase. Ooh, headman pass just behind her center and goes all the way down for an ice. Defensive zone face off for Gold. 2-1. Gold. 18-15 left in the first half. Pretty even on shots. 8-7 favor of Gold. So Johnson steps in against Liebecker on the face-off. Liebecker wins it back. Miguel on back behind her net over to Payne. Payne up far side. Kotek can't get it out. Chester keeps it in. Sherlock's chase gets it. Tries to get around Johnson. Pressured by Doyle, Johnson, and Chester moves it up. Kotek looks for centering pass, blocked by Mills. Mills looks for Doyle, far side, half ball. Breakout, can't get it out of zone. Second effort does go out. Payne there, picked up by Mills. Mills over the blue line. Ooh, works outside in. Stick check by Payne. She goes in one-on-one against Chester. Ooh, Doyle getting back, gets a piece of her. Bumps her off the puck. She regains possession. Sends it behind the net over to Cox. Cox centering pass. Ooh, to Grimm. Grimm, second effort. Spinks is able to make the save and cover up the rebound and hold on to it for the whistle. 16:45 left in the first half. 2-1 Gold. Got Grimm and Kelly on the face-off. Kelly wins it back to Visa behind her net. She goes, cuts up, ice, over to Jonathan. Jonathan pressured by Warren. Visa helps out. Jonathan picks it up. She circles back. She takes a look. Shot. Oh, looks for Gwynn. Back door. Save or wide. Good look by Jonathan. Faking the shot. Everybody thought she was shooting. Including the goalie, I think. Winds up on Kelly's stick. Shot. Ooh, in the red basket for, I think that's Ortega, 38. And holds on to that one for the whistle. Good opportunity for Blue there. A couple scoring opportunities. Kelly wins it back. Riedlinger. Visa. Gwynn back door over to Jonathan. She finds Gwynn back door. Gets a stick on it. Second effort. Bouncing in front. Jonathan comes away with it. Drops to Visa. Gwynn. Gwynn's got Jonathan. Oh, broken up in the middle by Warren. Gets her stick on. Gwynn gets it back. Shot front. Bounces off something up and over the stage. McNeil looks to break it out. Stops behind her net, pressure by Jonathan and Gwynn. She gets some help from Warren. Winds up. Gwynn and Jonathan battling over to McNeil. She looks to just get it out high off the glass. Gets out, won't go for an icing. Riedlinger goes up to Jonathan. Had great shot by Jonathan. Setting up a rebound. Gwynn's able to track it down and put it on the back of the net, sneaking it by Ortega. Great shot by Jonathan. Creates that rebound, far pad. Setting up a great rebound opportunity in front. And Gwynn's able to take advantage of that good work by the Culver girls there. Masiello in on the face-off with Gillis. Gillis back to Mills. Mills takes it up. He's challenged by Shin. And Riken gets her stick on it. Gillis gets it back. She moves it up to Skro. Skro gets it deep. Sabbath back there with Miguel on it. Oh, up to Mills. Mills fires one. Blocked in front by Riken. Up high. Puck sitting in front, but broken out by Miguel on over to Kosek. Near side to Shin. Shin steps to the middle. Her shot's blocked. Goes up and over the net. Picked up by Gillis. She gets it out. Sabbath is there. Riken gets her stick on it. Goes up into the gold bench. Out of play for a whistle. So we'll have a face-off right there in front of the gold bench. About 13-15 left first half. 2-2. Shots are pretty even, 11 and 10. McNeil gets it up to Liebecker. Liebecker works wide, near side. She gets the middle. Oh, slides it over, broken up by Chester. She was looking for Trovak's chase back door, and I think Chester got her stick on it. Back to Liebecker. She goes far point to Payne. Payne moves it down the wall to Trovak's chase. Goes chase, back up top to Payne. Payne's got a little room. She fires it through the traffic, kicked to the corner by Spinks. Back up top to Payne. Payne gets down low. Trovak's chase, battling two blue players. Johnson blocks that one. Bouncing pop, hops over Humphrey's stick. Liebecker battles. She gets tangled up in the corner after making a move to the middle. Up top to McNeil. Shot, kicked to the corner by Spinks. Liebecker cycles down low. Centering pass. Couldn't get there with the defender. She sends it. Mill sends it up and out all the way down for an icing. Good pressure there by the gold team. Getting some good opportunities. Spinks playing well, so we just had another goalie change. Blue now has Miller in net. One back by Kelly. over to Visa. Kelly over to Gwynn. Gwynn, Jonathan just behind her. She's pressured by Berg. She circles back. She looks to get a few strides and the momentum going to neutralize over to Kelly. Just out of her reach, comes up top. Riedlinger keeps it in. She centers. Ooh, Jonathan. Nice pass from Riedlinger. Fires one just wide. Good shot there. Over Kelly. Kelly battling with Reichen to Jonathan. She works up high. Visa steps to the middle. Visa over to Gwynn. Gwynn looks for Jonathan. Side of the net. She goes behind with it. Pressured by Reichen. Centering pass. Gets broken up by Masiello. She breaks it out. Neutralized. Gwynn's there. She's got a step. She gets by Berg. Drags through the leg shot. And tripped up in front. Where Ortega's able to make the save. Control her rebound. As the gold team switches goals. I think we got Ullman coming in now at 39. In net for gold. We've got 3 goalies on each team, and they rotate every, 10 to 15 minutes. Seems like, don't know the specifics, but trying to get all the goalies equal opportunity and exposure here at the camp. Riedlinger breaks up shin on the offensive effort. Visa gets it. D to D reverse behind her own net to Riedlinger. Up and out. Jumps over Wardstick. Gillis on the forecheck. Ooh, almost over to Sabbath, but McGowan gets it. She moves it up far side. Looking for Shin. She goes in offside. Good play by Visa stepping up and getting a piece of the pass, causing the offside. 9.5 left now in the first half. Gillis, Grimm on the faceoff. One over. Strome works it back down to Chester. Kosak on the forecheck. But Gillis gets his own. She's got some help in front. Sabbath. Centering pass. Bouncing around the crease. Goes in. Sabbath got a piece of it. Might have gone off a defender in front. Finds the way to the back of the net. Good centering pass by Gillis. Maybe she'll say she would take credit for it, I guess. And goes off a skate. Skates in far side. Making it 3-2. With 8.5 left now. Johnson, Masiello on the face-off. Back to Mills, up to Doyle. Doyle, ooh, almost got a step, but Masiello's there. She picks it up, looks to break it out, fakes one side, goes this side, and she works over to McGowan. McGowan goes to Payne. Payne gets his own. She's got Truss chasing Liebecker in front. Ooh, off a stick. Liebecker picks it up. She works to the middle, pressured by Johnson. She moves it up top to McNeil. McNeil shot, blocked by Doyle. McNeil back to Liebecker. Liebecker challenge. Little spinorama. Gets around Doyle. Works to the middle shot. Oh, nice effort by Liebecker. Gets tripped up on the shot to the net. She pops up. Saved by, Miller. Miller's in net now. Good save there. Blue wins the face-off. Mills looking for Jonathan, broken up by Liebecker. She gets down low. Masiello up high. McNeil, D to D. Reichen can't get a handle. Gwynn, Jonathan. Gwynn looks to drive wide. She's bumped off the puck by Reichen. Reichen looks to play a physical game. Gwynn gets it back through the middle. Bumped off her stick by Liebecker. And then Cherlock's chase comes out with it. Ooh, broken up. Jonathan. Kelly pressures Cherlock's chase. Teammates during the regular season. She sends it in front, and Berg gets it deep. Visa gets it. She looks to break it out. She gets around Kosak. She's got some speed. She needs Rice. She works to the middle, shut down by Riken and McNeil. Gwynn pressures the breakout. They get it up to Kosak. Looks to center it. They're going offside. Visa up to Jonathan. Jonathan gets his own. She's got Gillis. And Savage with her shot off the skate of Riken goes wide. Cox looks to get out. Visa gets her stick on it. Goes into the goal data play. So we'll have a whistle. That should be down inside because it went out inside the zone. But we're going to drop it at mid-right. Gillis and Grimm again on the face-off there. Sabbath challenged by Grimm. She gets in the zone, looks for Scro off on the side, picked up by Warren and kept in by Miguel. Trovax, nope, Marciello looks to go to the middle, kept in by Miguel. She gets back down the wall far side to Warren, or Grimm maybe, that's Grimm actually. Grimm, Marciello, battle, Gillis, and Visa. She gets up to Gillis. Gillis tries to get it up, but kept in by Shin. Miguel might have gotten tripped up there, but no call. Scro tries to get out over to Doyle. Doyle's got Gillis in the middle. Riedlinger kicks it up. She gets to the red line. She's got a step. It's wide on Warren. Warren taking the body. Good physical game this afternoon, this evening. Johnson over to Visa, pressured by Liebecker. Visa skates back towards the wall, far side. Liebecker's and Shin challenge. Visa, Riley looks to fire it just wide. Humphreys is there, pick it up. She looks point. Visa shot. Ooh, save or blocked in front. McNeil picks it up near side corner. Versus back behind her own net. Over to Payne. Payne breaks it out. Up off the wall to get out of the zone. Visa is there. She's got Humphreys near side. Moves it. Humphreys all alone. She's got Johnson. Goes far side. Gwynn. Ooh, off a stick in front. Goes up over and goes glass behind the net. Kept in by Chester. Liebecker has Shin on Mills. Nice stick by Mills. Humphreys hits Gwynn, Riken, shot. Ooh, going for the far corner. Blocked into the corner by Ortega. Or Ullman, Ullman's in net now. Blue gets it deep. Miguel on goes near side. Truex chase. Gwynn steps in. Ooh, good stick again. Blocks it up over the net. Jonathan pinned up by Truex chase. And back behind the net to Miguel. Ooh, looking to break out, but almost scoring opportunity for Blue. Cox gets it. She's got Truex chase with her. Challenged by Chester. She gets a centering pass. Kicked by Miller. Jonathan. Cox gets it. Again, centering pass. Bouncing in front. Only Blue players there. Jonathan over to Gwynn. Gwynn looks to fire it in. And get a change. Kelly on the forecheck. Kelly rubbed off by Riken. A couple of teammates from earlier this season out there battling against each other. So, ooh, Warren works the middle. She's defended by Riedlinger, and she gets it up and out. Not enough for an ice. Riken's back, pressured by Saddle. Picked up by Gillis, far side half ball. 3 goal players. Sabbath has helped out. Oh, she tries to get a point, but off the skate. Winds up on Liebecker's stick. Liebecker. She's working. Cuts to the middle. Nice little move. Needs to get a handle, but Lots of skates and sticks out there. Liebecker challenged by Gillis. Masiello helps out. Stroh sends it back to Visa. Visa moves it up far side. Doyle challenged by McNeil. She works behind her own net over to Payne. Payne goes back to McNeil behind the net. McNeil reverses back with the pressure from Blue up to Liebecker. Liebecker far side to McNeil. McNeil's got a little room. She looks to send it to Masiello. She's going for a change. Last minute of play in the first. Visa gets the line. She's challenged by Payne. And Berg works it up top. Doyle gets it back deep all the way around to Mills, far side. Mills pressured by McNeil. Back winds up on McNeil's stick and Humphreys. But back to McNeil. Breakout. She's got Sherlock Chase. She gets a step on Visa. 24 seconds left. Visa recovers. She's to the outside. Tries to reverse back. Pinks on the wall by Visa. Where Johnson. Back to Mills. 13 seconds left. Mills goes far side. Wrap to Doyle. Warren looks to go over to Magellan, but Humphrey sends it deep. And that'll do it for the first half of their third game here of the weekend. 3-2. Blue, after one, pretty even on shots, 16-14, favor of Blue. And a 1 minute intermission here and back to live action here at the USA Hockey Rocky Mountain District Camp. Game 3 for the 17 group. And we've got game 4 tomorrow, same matchup, 11:15 start time. That's a highlight.
Yeah, like every time you score, you can just do that, and then it'll show up.
Yeah, try that next time because it creates like a separate video
Oh,
on
like
the
a
channel.
10 seconds on either side or
Something like that. Yeah.
Don't do it or do
Try
it.
it. Yeah, try it next time. I did it by mistake earlier. There's a little highlight button on the YouTube camera side of things here that we're going to play around with. And you can tap it like right after a goal and right after a big save or any sort of highlight situation. And it should create a separate clip on the channel to do something like 5 or 10 seconds on either side of when you hit that button, and quickly kind of immediately creates a highlight clip. So we'll have to get the cameraman dialed in on that. All right, Gillis and Masiello picked up by Jonathan. She goes back to Mills. Ooh. Mills goes back to Andrews. So now looks like the gold goalies are playing for Blue, and the Blue goalies are playing for Gold. Switches things up a little bit. Shin, pressure Shin. Picked up by Gillis. Gillis up to Jonathan. Jonathan has to reach behind him. Challenged by Magellan. Magellan gets it. Pressured by Jonathan. Gillis. Masiello is there to battle. Gillis, looks to get in front. Liebecker battles with Gwynn. Another couple of teammates going against each other this weekend from last season. Jonathan gets an opportunity. Fires it just wide and over the net. And out of the zone by Payne, I think that is. That's Shin. So Riedlinger up to Skro. Skro cuts the middle. Fires it. Good save. Sabbath and Johnson. Miguelon gets it out. Up to Chobak's Chase. She's got a step. Ooh, just hops over the stick a little bit. Gets some help, but we go for a change. Centering pass. All the way through. Riken fires it in. It's behind her. In the net. Good quick shot by Riken off the wall there. Surprises the goalie a little bit. And sneaks, I think, 5-hole there. Tying up the game. 3-3. 32-minute mark of the second half. Got a tie hockey game here. Berg wins it up to Kosak, who gets tripped up, but no call. McNeil goes behind her net. Over to Warren. Deep by Johnson. Johnson to Skro. Skro. Sabbath. Ooh, centering pass. Just out of the reach of Chester. And she hustles back, moves it over to Visa. Just out of her reach. Shin hops on the ice. Doesn't take her very many strides to get going quickly. Sabbath tries to get it deep. Broken up by McNeil. Bouncing puck. Sabbath. Bouncer. Oh! Skro. Puts the net. Bouncer, but got Hurley in, and she makes the save on the bouncing puck and holds on to the rebound. Kelly on the face-off. Over to Doyle. Back to Kelly. Kelly tries to get short side. Shoulder save. She gets it back. She works far dot. Tries to center it across. Over to Visa. Visa. Challenge, stays in the zone. She walks the blue line. Challenged by a couple of goal players. Centering pass off the stick. Bounces in on net. And Hurley holds on. Kelly, Humphreys, Doyle. One back to Riedlinger. Riedlinger to Humphreys. Humphreys works down below the net. Doyle gets tripped up. Gold gets it up to Shin. Kelly off her stick, kept in. Back to Kelly. She gets poke check. Humphreys steps in front of Grimm. Over to Doyle. Humphreys lines up with it. Shot. Oh, Kelly in front. Saved by Tender. Humphreys puts it right back on net, and Hurley's able to cover that up. Frees the puck for a whistle. 29:15 left in the second half here. 3-3. 22-16 in favor of Blue on shots on goal. One back on net. McNeil's there. Pressured by Jonathan. Up to Kosak. Kosak. Centering pass that Rybacker gets broken up by. And Gwynn over to Gillis. Gillis has to hit the brakes near side, half ball. Mills fires it. Gwynn. Gillis picks it up, back up to Mills. Mills. Pressure by Rybacker. She gets it out. She's got Riedlinger. She's got Masiello with her. She drives hard in that. Haul down. Oh, good. They did call it. And that should be an actual penalty shot, I think. Haul down from behind. Maybe she didn't have a full step. But Mills might not be the worst play to make, because Rybacker would have been all alone, free and clear to the net. So she gets the penalty shot. She drives. Shot. Oh, just up and over the cage. Oh, center pass in the middle. Masiello can't get in. She's pressured. McNeil gets the zone. McNeil shot. Put aside by Hurley. Shot through some traffic, tipped. Winds up on Gwinstick. She's got Jonathan with her. 2-on-1. McNeil hustling back. Oh, Jonathan. Oh, big kick save by Hurley. Sorry, it's Andrews down at the other end. And Gold tries to break it out. Bird. Nope, that's Kosek gets it out. Pass up to Visa, goes all the way almost to an icing, but Visa catches up to it, negates the icing. She gets it. Center pass in front. Johnson just wide. McNeil gets it up high off the glass. Kept in by Stroh. Back to McNeil. She gets it. She's got a couple skate opportunities. Shin back to Berg. Teammates going for a change, so she has to second guess the pass over to a changing player, and we kind of go back and forth on the delayed offside here, where they call it or they don't. So it is what it is. New rule for next year. Stroh wins the face-off over to Johnson, but picked up by Gold. They go through. Johnson goes far wall. Sabbath looks to center it, but Shin is there. She picks it up. Johnson gets her stick on it. She gets caught. She's heading up ice. Touch the middle. Fires one in on net. Glove to the side by Hurley. Picked up by Warren. Warren gets it out. Sherlock's chase hard on Visa on the forecheck. Kept in by Warren. Pressured by Doyle. Warren fires on net. Blocked by Andrews. And Stroh tries to get it out. Does, but Gold's able to get it. Sherlock chase drives wide. She's got Warren is streaking to a net. Oh no, that's Grimm. Excuse me. Winds up in front. Cox gets it on net. And Andrews is able to cover up. Got Kelly, Doyle, and Humphreys out with Mills and Liebecker up top to Payne. Payne gets it deep. Cox battles with Masiello over to Riedlinger. Masiello gets a stick on it and pushed back up by McNeil. McNeil, Liebecker. Riedlinger picks up that. Goes to Mills. He works through neutral ice. Mills fires one. In on net save. And their rebound by Hurley. So Kelly and Masiello, another couple teammates from earlier this season. Liebecker over to Payne. Payne steps up, joins the rush. She's challenged by Mills. She's pressured by Liebecker. And Mills gets it out. Masiello circles back. Neutral zone. She gets it deep. Mills goes back to retrieve. Pressure coming from Liebecker. As Mills goes far side to Humphrey, she gets it out over to Doyle. Kelly, Humphrey's pressure. We go on. She goes D to D. Kosek. Berg up to Liebecker. Liebecker drags to her feet. Gets wide shot. Ooh, I thought that might have been a blocker and in, but she picks up her own rebound behind the net. Up to Magellan. She gets it deep. Mills just gets it up and out. It might go on net, so no icing. Reichen back. She's pressured by Gillis. And Jonathan. And James there. Winds up on Gillis. Stick in front. Shot. Save. Rebound. Oh, couldn't find the rebound. Cleared by Magellan. And they go D to D behind the net. Reichen back to Reichen. Back to Magellan. She's got some help, and she gets it deep. Andrews tries to start behind the net. Reeves the reverse back far side. Green gets a stick on it, but she gets it over to Jonathan. Jonathan can't get a step, no call. Riken leans on Jonathan, but they pop right back up. And Warren gets it deep. They'll go for an ice. 22 minutes left, second half, 3-3. Spinks now back in net for Gold. And we've got Ortega in for the other end. In net, Gillis. Won by Masiello on the face-off. They go behind their net, pressured by Gwynn. Warren tries to go up far side to Shin. Shin headbands up to Grin. Picked up by Visa. Visa stops. Over to Jonathan. Jonathan works the middle. She makes a great move. Shot. Oh, blocked in front, up and over the net. Out of play, so we got the whistle. 21-10 left in the second half. 3-3. Not sure the board is right, but it says 29-19 shots on goal in favor of Blue. Blue wins it back, gets it deep. Payne goes back to retrieve the puck. She works behind her own net. On the breakout, up near side to Cox. Hops over Visa stick, 2-on-1. Shin and Masiello. Masiello, Shin. Shin, back to Masiello. Just rolls over her stick. She gets it back. Centers in front, redirect. Oh! Whoa! Somehow that didn't go in. I don't know what that hit. It looked like it was behind the goalie there on a rebound, and somehow it stays out, even in a tie hockey game. So we got Liebecker in on the face-off against Groh. Won by Liebecker over to Kosek, but Blue gets it. Kovacs chase. Pressuring on the forecheck. Groh picked up by Liebecker. Liebecker looks. Backhand pass in front, blocked by the goalie. Liebecker gets it back. Centering pass broken up by Visa. Up to Johnson. Johnson gets the speed going. Cuts back to the middle. Fires one. Oh! Spink gets his glove on it, but I think it might have gone off a piece of the post there behind her, but over the net and wide of the net, and they get all the way down. Visa's back. Pressure by Liebecker. Centering pass on Liebecker's stick. She looks back door. And broken up by Stroh. Stroh. Johnson. Ooh, bumped off the puck kind of high on by Grimm. But Visa gets it shot. Gloved by Spinks. Holds on to the whistle. Gold wins the face-off. Warren shoots it. She goes wide. Challenged by Mills. Mills pokes check that away from her. Up and out of the zone. Kelly hard on the forecheck. Bird gets it over to Riken. Picked up by Kelly. Kelly gains the zone. Gets it deep. Riken behind her net. Pressured by Humphrey. She reverses back. Kelly is there. She's challenged by Warren and Bird with Shin out. Leadlinger gets his own. She hits it deep. Kelly's there to pick it up in the near side corner. Warren battling. Kelly. Shin gets it. Humphrey picks that off. Tries to get it deep. She's challenged by Warren. She gets it deep. Where Doyle brings the forecheck. Shin picks it up, moves that half ball. She goes back to Riken. Riken back up to Shin. Shin pressured by Wynn and Mills. And Riedlinger picks it up. Riedlinger hooked off her stick. Mills gets a good angle. Riedlinger gets it back. Jonathan. 3-on-2. Shot. Moves through to the corner by Spinks. Up to Johnson. She's got a little room. Down low to Gwynn. Backdoor. Visa. Good puck work. Jonathan. Down low to Gwynn. Gwynn bumps it over. And Visa goes tapping in the net. 16:35 left in the second half. 4-3. Jonathan tries to poke it by Payne, but she's able to get a stick on it. Gwynn, Maciella battle. Gillis picks it up. She works far side. She's challenged by Gillis Church. She's able to get deep. Gillis fouls behind the net with Maciella. She moves it over to Jonathan. Jonathan. Visa shot. Glove save by Spinks. Holds on to it. Sabbath fouls behind the net. Miron moves it near side. Cox gets it out. Kept in by Riedlinger. Pressured by Payne and Maciella. Maciella 1-on-1. Mills makes a good move. Back checking Riedlinger. Able to get her stick on it. Winds up Chilbox chase. Sabbath tries to head man to Johnson. Just out of her reach. And Payne gets it. Gets it deep. Riedlinger. D to Mills. Back to Riedlinger. Riedlinger. Near side. Sabbath gets it up and out. Stroh. McNeil. Battle. McNeil wins that and gets it up out of the zone. Riedlinger. Back to Mills. Mills moves it up to Johnson. Johnson sends it deep. Checked in by Kelly. Kelly works down the wall. Challenged by Payne. Payne and Kelly battle. She works it up low to high. Chester off. Oh, Liebecker gets a block. She tries to cut to the middle. Visa's there. Shin. Broken up by Doyle. Liebecker goes to the point. Riken sends it deep. Visa picks it up. Looks to break it out. Broken up by Liebecker. Humphreys and Kelly battle. Goes behind their own net. Come out near side to Doyle. Doyle. To Visa. Visa. Broken up by Liebecker. Liebecker looks to get a step. Doyle pressuring. She blows a tire. She's got one person to beat. Oh, dangle. Broken up. Good move by Liebecker. Gillis battling half ball. Steps to the middle. Gillis picks it back up. She works it down low. Up top to Chester. Chester fires one just wide. Gwynn picks it up. Far side wall. Cuts to the middle. Knock off her stick. She battles with Gillis, Liebecker, and Warren. Warren comes out with it. Warren works to a neutral ice. Mills is there. She reverses back up. She's bumped off the puck, and that'll be a penalty. What's the call? Cross check, trip, interference. So Mills will take the penalty shot. Got to get the referee in the right spot here. And Mills is off. Shot. Oh, just under the glove. That stinks on the penalty shot by Mills. Make it 5-3 with 11:45 left in the second half. So Berg and Stroh on the face-off. Picked up by Riedlinger. She goes back to Mills. Mills, far side. Johnson takes off her stick by Miguel at the blue line and neutral zone battle. Marciello to Payne. Payne gets it deep. No icing. Mills is there to pick it up. And work it out far side. Kept in by Grimm. Center pass from Berg looking for Payne. But Blue picks that up and Miguel reverses it back up. Ice. She fires it in on net. Saved by Ortega. Riedlinger. Johnson. Sada challenged by Payne. And Sherlock's chase there. Back to Payne, up near side to Cox. Cox moves it to Kosek. Kosek gets it deep. Sherlock's chase, first one there. Ortega might not have realized that was not a teammate. Sherlock's chase. She worked to the middle. Shot saved. And Stroh comes out of it. She's got Doyle with her 2-on-2. Reichen and McNeil back. She sends it deep. Doyle pressures McNeil. Near side corner. McNeil comes away with it. Humphries. Turning pass. Oh, Kelly. Shot. Save. Controls the rebound by Miller. And 9:30 left in the second half. Good scoring opportunity there. Good save by Miller, who just came back in the game. And Pullman back in there. Breakout, Shin. Liebecker. Liebeker's got a step. Visa's getting back. She's got Marciello. Visa gets her stick on it. Liebecker gets it back. She goes up top. McNeil sends it down low. Shin goes down to Liebecker. Liebecker works out of the corner. She's got a little room. Works the middle. Back up top. Reichen fires it wide. Glove save by Pullman. Holds on. So we'll have another face off here. Marciello wins it back. Reichen fires it wide. Warren keeps it in. Down to Marciello. Challenged by Kelly. Riedlinger picks it up. Sees it on the boards. Doyle tries to get out. Pressure by Shin. Almost kept in by Reichen. Shin battles with Doyle and Kelly. Up to Liebecker. Liebecker works there to Shin. Shin back to Liebecker. She steps around Doyle. Fires it. Through Visa on net. Saved by Pullman. And Kelly breaks it out. Up to Doyle. Doyle. Broken up by Riken. Riken can't get it out, but picked up there by Gillis. Gillis makes a move. Got Jonathan in front. Just running up. Up top, Visa. Visa. Riedler. Fires one. On net, saved by Miller. 6:55 left in the second half. 5-3. Blue, 37-28. Shots on the board for the Blue. Game 3 of the 17 group here at Rocky Mountain District Camp. Bird gets it deep. Goes for an icing. So we'll be back tomorrow, 11:15 a.m. here at the same rink. That's Central Time. So game 4, same matchup. 17 group. Gillis wins it back. Reedley down low to Jonathan. Jonathan pressured by Payne. She cuts the middle. Give and go down low. That's Gillis. Gillis to Gwynn. Gwynn, Jonathan in front. Challenged by Miguel. Jonathan, Gwynn. Ooh, another shaft save. That was Miller. Jonathan. Mills. Reedley got some room. Ooh, tipped in front by Gillis. Just wide. Gwynn gets there. She's pitched on the board by McGillen. She kicks it down low. Berg reverses it back. Mills is there. She walks the blue line. Down to Gwynn. Gwynn. Jonathan. Mills has got some room. She fires one. Ooh! Rebound. Slides by Gwynn into the wall. Gillis picks it up. Gillis. Jonathan. Up to Reedlinger. Reedlinger looks to fire it. Shot. Nice. Oh, off the post. Good screen in front. Gillis, Gwynn. Battle. Magellan. Gwynn. Off the referee. Picks up, works around the circle. She fires one blocked by Sherlock Chase. And winds up on Johnson's stick. She fires it, blocked by a gold defender. And they break it out near side. Sherlock Chase kept in by Johnson, back down to Stroh. Johnson. Ooh, goes low near side. Stick the side. Oh!
Go behind her?
Behind her through the crease. Goes wide. And Berg on the losing control has to regroup through center ice. Back to Payne. Challenged by Sabbath. Back out by Chester, but kept in by Gold. Maciel on the forecheck. Up and out by Johnson. Over to Sabbath. She backhands it in deep. Serious side by the goaltender, then McNeil. McNeil to Chase to Maciello. She circles back. Comes up near side. She's got a little room to skate. She gets the zone, drives wide on Lisa. Leans on her, wins on the boards, and Stroh's there to come in and pick up the puck. Stroh fans on the headman pass. Backhands it up to Doyle. And McNeil gets it back in the zone, picked up by Visa. Rips through neutral ice. She's got Doyle with her. She's bumped off the puck. Pick up pass by Kosak. Picked off by Humphries. So that Chase gets it back. And tries to get deep off her skate. Does. Gets around Visa. And Doyle gets it up and out. Riken regroups back in her and works up near side wall. Shin, linebacker. Oh, off some goalie's shoulder or something, and up and out. Great pass from Shin over to linebacker. Linebacker with a quick release, and Ullman just gets a piece of it and goes up and out of play. So we'll have a face-off at the 2-minute mark here in the second half. Mills is behind her net. Jonathan reverses back down to Mills. Pressured by linebacker and Shin. Shin in the skates goes to Mills up to Jonathan. Jonathan thinks he gets the speed. And Reichen lines up on Gillis. Stick shot. Ooh, blocked by Reichen. Shin runs into a goalie on their own. Over to Mills. Mills downloaded Jonathan. She can't get a handle and gets it back. She goes up top. Lillian. Mills. Blocked by Shin. Reichen up to Shin. Picked up by Mills. And she gets it deep as Blue clears the zone. Reichen's the first one there. She moves it up near side to Shin. Picked off by Gwynn. Gwynn's getting pressure from behind. Oh! Jonathan with the stuffer. Shot, I think, went wide, and she was able to pick it up behind the net. And good wraparound play by Jonathan. Pick up a rebound. And throw, Johnson, Savitz against linebacker Shin and Bird. Bird gets it. She goes far side to Shin. Shin works the middle over the linebacker. Linebacker rips, score! Up over the glove. Nice quick shot. Quick release. Up and over the glove of the blue goalie by linebacker. Quick break in. And quick release. Finds the back of the net. Linebacker wins the battle. She drives in. She drives live, leading just gets it up to Johnson. Shin's back. Shin moves it up to Bird. Bird. And Savitz gets it deep, and that'll do it. So we've got game 4, like I said, tomorrow at 11 a.m., 11:15 a.m. Central Time. We'll be back here live. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.